Robot and Zombie, the utterly incomprehensible saga of the supermarket cart debacle, the parking lot kerfuffle, and the all-around catastrophe of the 1996 laundry incident. It was an unusually warm spring Saturday in the picturesque town of Stonyfield, Connecticut, a quaint place nestled between gently rolling hills and postcard-perfect streets. The air was crisp with the scent of blooming lilacs, and sunlight poured down through a cloudless sky. The kind of day when suburban parents handed over lists of errands to their teenage children. Such was the unfortunate fate of Sue and Alex Webster. Armed with a crumpled list of chores scribbled by their well-meaning but overburdened mother, Sue and Alex wandered into town. "We'll be done in an hour," Alex mumbled, stuffing his hands into his hoodie pockets. "Just grab the groceries, hit the laundromat, and boom, done." "But Sue," ever the optimist chirped. "Oh, Alex, it's a perfect day. This won't take long, and then we can—" She never finished that sentence. Not because Alex interrupted her, but because an ear-splitting roar echoed from behind the town's modest grocery store. It was the unmistakable sound of metal crunching against pavement and a maniacal voice shouting, "I do what I want, when I want. Robot." Alex muttered. His face darkened, a mix of annoyance and resignation settling over him. Sue froze mid-step, her enthusiasm evaporating like dew on asphalt. There, hurtling through the parking lot, was none other than Robot, a 4-foot-tall tinkin with too much attitude and too little common sense. Dressed in a faded obituary t-shirt, ripped jeans, and a flannel tied around his waist, he was pushing a shopping cart like a battering ram. Behind him lumbered Zombie, his black Slayer tee and tattered jeans flapping lazily as he shuffled in slow pursuit, chain wallet jangling. Robot cackled as the cart slammed into a parked minivan. "Did you see that? Direct hit," he howled, jumping up and down with glee. "I'm a tactical genius. That's why they want to keep me down, Sue. But they can't—" "No, no, no," Sue groaned. "Robot, we're trying to get our errands done. Can you please—" "Get your errands done?" Robot cut her off, waving his hand dismissively. "Errands are for losers. You know what I do? I create opportunities." He gestured dramatically to the minivan he had just crashed into, the bumper now hanging by a thread. "See that? That's what you call disruption. I'm shaking things up, creating value." Zombie, never one for words, simply approached Robot, opened his mouth, and made an attempt to stick Robot's head inside it. "Hey, back off, Z. I've told you 1,000,000 times. No chewing on the moneymaker." Robot shoved Zombie away with an exasperated grunt. Zombie merely shrugged, continuing to mumble the word moneymaker as he drifted toward the smashed cart. Alex, already over it, grabbed Sue by the arm. "Let's just get inside and finish this. Ignore them, like Mom said." But it was already too late. Robot's chaotic energy was like a black hole, pulling everyone within earshot into his vortex of absurdity. Just as Sue and Alex reached the sliding doors of the grocery store, Robot leaped onto the hood of a nearby car, pointing triumphantly toward the sky. "I demand an audience. Kneel before my strategic brilliance." Sue and Alex exchanged glances. They knew better than to engage with Robot's delusions of grandeur, but today was clearly not going to be easy. Inside the grocery store, things weren't much better. As they picked out a carton of milk and some cereal, they heard a crash in the canned goods aisle. "Why are there so many choices?" Robot screeched, chucking cans of beans over his shoulder. "This is all part of the conspiracy to keep me down. Too many beans." Zombie lumbered behind him, collecting the discarded cans and making a slow, zombie-like effort to stack them into a bizarre pyramid. "Robot, for the love of all that's holy, leave the beans alone," Sue finally snapped. "We just need to grab a few things, and who needs groceries when we could be making millions?" Robot yelled, gesturing toward a suspicious-looking lottery machine in the corner. "Sue, Alex, today's your lucky day. Invest in my brand-new business venture, Robot's Lotto Dream Empire." "No!" Alex deadpanned. Think about it. Robot continued undeterred. With $1, we could be rich beyond our wildest dreams. No more errands. No more responsibility. Just cold, hard cash. Sue sighed. Robot, that's not how it works. Of course that's how it works. You're just jealous because I'm a visionary. Meanwhile, Zombie had found the bags of flour and was now methodically opening them and dumping the contents over his head, creating an eerie, ghost-like appearance. Z, what are you even doing? Robot asked. Zombie paused, looking down at the flour-covered floor. Flour, he grunted. Brilliant. Robot exclaimed. This is it, the secret ingredient for our underground lotto empire. He turned to Sue and Alex, who were desperately trying to check out with their groceries and leave. You see, I've cracked the code. Sue rolled her eyes and dragged Alex toward the door, groceries in hand. Let's get out of here before they ruin anything else. The duo's escape to the laundromat was short-lived. As they approached, they saw Robot and Zombie already there. Robot shoving piles of clothes into a dryer, while Zombie stared blankly at a spinning washing machine, his reflection slightly distorted in the glass. Guys, this is our stop, Robot declared, grinning. You know how much money people leave in these machines. Quarters everywhere. As if on cue, Robot kicked the dryer door open, spilling out a few coins. He scooped them up, holding them high. See, this is what success looks like. Robot just... Stop, please, Alex groaned. We just need to finish the laundry. Finish the laundry? Robot echoed with mock horror. Police. Laundry is for the mindless masses. He pointed to Zombie, who had now climbed halfway into a washing machine in an apparent attempt to clean himself. Case in point. Sue, too tired to argue, grabbed her laundry and tossed it into the nearest machine. Alex stood guard, making sure Robot didn't interfere. But even as they tried to finish their tasks, Robot's constant monologues about his get-rich-quick schemes filled the air, punctuated by Zombie's occasional attempts to gnaw on someone's elbow. By the time they were done, the sun was setting over Stonyfield. The peaceful town had returned to its quiet, picturesque state. Well, except for the trash grocery store and the questionable state of the laundromat. Sue and Alex finally made their way home, dragging their feet. As they turned the corner, Robot's voice rang out once again. Remember this day, people. It's the day I changed everything. Sue and Alex shared a look. Some things never change.